David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Sir, there's a few of them. Received some damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shut them down.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on diving. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing SAM! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb whistler's fine. He'll wipe them out with one hit.
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Let's contact the second attack. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left. How many ships in port are still operational?
Indicator damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
They're trying to destroy the entire fleet with any ship vessels. Have our ships Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Lieutenant General Shepard, now the status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. The work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You want some video? We only get 3 strikes. Yes, sir. Why is the enemy taking so little damage? Drop a bomb line to hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Bonza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Target confirmed down. Samuel Prin gone, Aruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Missile launched.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank left. Lower your nose. You're too high. Raise your nose, you're too low. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Enemy aircraft. Fire! Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Low altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
Locked on, Bandit. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves at a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me ahead. Locked on, Bandit. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Strider 1, missile launched. 4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air. We still got machine guns. I'm actually used to flying like Trigger. Shaking off enemy lock. I don't need any missiles to buy time. Watch 2. Watch 2. Strider 2, break! Break! Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Missile away.
Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft with the strikers around it. Don't kill me. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming in super low altitude, bearing 015. We have a report of 3 strikes at the south. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't strike the board.
Alpha Squadron, Eagle Squadron, clear to engage. Already bought us time. Don't waste it. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All aircraft. Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Evading!
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Push it! Watch the bandit on your tail!
Missile in the air! Evade! Strider 1!
Enemy has a lock! Vehicle 2 and 5, follow me. You're the ones who take the kill.
Missile launched.
Target has been destroyed.
Vehicle eliminated. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple float routes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught. Prepare for anti-air combat. Order drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Missile away.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Trigger, missile inbound. I'm gonna
Roger. Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy on your rear!
Enemy has a lock. This one's mine. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Enemy on me!
Missile away.
Those arms are Thank God! Watch your radar. Our ship's in the port can't move. It's up to us to do this.
Vessel destroyed. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Missile hit. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Anti-ship missile launched.
Trigger just sank a battleship. Battleship is Somi unstable. Navigation is stable. That ship is heavily armored. How could that be?
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? The terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
On the way.
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger! Get away from it!
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is... Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you. Missile!
Strider 1, missile away. Target eliminated. Target destroyed. Strider 1, anti-ship missile away.
Strider 2, Fox 2. Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
It's not a hallucination! It's a nightmare!
Beyond our range. Imagine. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, don't ice up. Missile launched.
Behind me? 1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, missile away.
Not bad at all, Trigger. Picture it. This one's mine. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile launched.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Strider 1, missile inbound. Catch him, pal. Band it down. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining.
Enemy on your rear.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Enemy's got a lock. Say goodbye.
Fox 2.
I need to get get away. Thinking. Attack missed. On my target trainer. Firing.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes is still unharmed.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded. It's gone. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Package X already waiting. Down 2.
Missile launch. Target hits.
There's a rumor going around the military. 3 strikes this time.
Enemy closing on 3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you. That's all I took to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has done that. I do.
Strider 1, missile launch.
You see, Commander, destroy the target. You don't, do you?
Target destroyed. The Risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Strider 2. Post 2. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Keep bringing him down.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Locked on. Missed. Managed to take him out. Consider it done.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Our reputation will soar once you're finished. Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
They're trying to make you chase one so the others can get on your ass. Fire verification complete. Fire!
I have. Fire. If we can shoot him down, it'll change our lives. I'll keep him busy.
Strider 1, missile away.
Scream! Damn it! You paid for this, 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
You paid for this, 3 strikes!
Splashed a drone.
He's definitely lost his mind.
Railgun shell lost its target. contact.
What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried.
Projectile guidance terminated.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
Target hit. Target hit. Missile launched. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
I can tell. I know you're with me. Here we go, Scream. We do this together.
Missile launched.
I can't do this alone, but if I have you with me...
Strider 1, missile away.
Way to go, Trigger.
Target is hit.
Don't let him get to you.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seems to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still on the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, The radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.